The sun shone brightly. It was a beautiful morning. The garden was alive with color, with flowers blooming in every hue. Roses, lilies, and daisies danced in the gentle breeze, their sweet scents mingling in the air. Birds sang merrily in the trees. Nestled in the grass, a basket cradled 5 fluffy kittens sleeping soundly, their soft fur rising and falling with each breath. They dreamed of chasing butterflies and playing with yarn. Slowly, the warmth of the sun roused them from their slumber. One by one, they stretched and yawned, blinking their sleepy eyes awake. The kittens were a symphony of fluff and energy, each one brimming with a unique personality. The tabby, bold and adventurous, always led the way. The calico, with her patches of black, orange and white, proved the most playful, chasing butterflies and rolling joyfully in the grass. A fluffy white kitten, cautious by nature, preferred to watch from a safe distance. Meanwhile, a black kitten with piercing blue eyes explored every nook and cranny with boundless curiosity. And the smallest, a grey tabby, was the most affectionate, always seeking the comfort of his siblings. Their tiny paws pattered across the soft grass, chasing each other through the flower beds, their playful meows echoing through the garden, filled with boundless energy and a thirst for adventure, ready to discover all the wonders the garden held. The tabby kitten, ever the leader, was the first to venture deeper into the garden. He sniffed at the colorful flowers, batted at the delicate petals with his tiny paws, and chased after a fat bumblebee, though it buzzed away quickly. The calico kitten followed close behind, pouncing on a fallen leaf, tossing it into the air and chasing after it with glee. She rolled in the grass, her fur catching the sunlight, inviting the other kittens to join in the fun. They explored the garden with wide-eyed wonder. Everything new and exciting. The scent of roses filled the air, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves, and the kittens were mesmerized by the fluttering wings of a butterfly. The garden was a wonderland of sights, sounds, and smells. The white kitten, usually timid, found his courage. He climbed onto a large rock, his tail twitching with excitement. From his high vantage point, he surveyed the garden, watching his siblings play below, feeling a burst of pride as he conquered his fear. The black kitten, ever curious, discovered a small hole in the ground. He peered inside, his whiskers twitching, wondering what secrets it held. He dipped a paw into the hole, but quickly withdrew it, deciding the hole was too dark and mysterious for his liking. Meanwhile, the little grey kitten, the most affectionate of all, found comfort in his siblings, snuggling close to the calico kitten. He purred contentedly as she licked his fur, feeling safe and loved in the company of his family. The kitten's explorations filled the garden with laughter and joy. Section 5, Butterflies and Bees. A colorful butterfly fluttered past. The kittens watched it with fascination. Its wings were a kaleidoscope of colors. It danced among the flowers, sipping nectar from each bloom. The kittens tried to catch it, but it was too quick. They tumbled over each other in their pursuit. A plump bumblebee buzzed lazily among the roses. The kittens watched it warily. They knew that its sting could be painful. They kept a safe distance, but they couldn't help but admire its fuzzy body and its diligent work ethic. The kittens learned to respect the creatures of the garden. They understood that they shared this beautiful space with other living things. They observed the butterflies and bees with a sense of wonder and appreciation. Section 6. A gentle breeze. A gentle breeze swept through the garden. It rustled the leaves in the trees. It carried the scent of honeysuckle and roses. The kittens closed their eyes, enjoying the refreshing coolness. The breeze ruffled their fur, making them look even fluffier. The breeze sent the petals of the flowers dancing. The kittens watched with delight as the petals twirled and swirled through the air. They chased after the falling petals, their tiny paws batting at them playfully. The breeze brought a welcome respite from the warmth of the sun. The kittens felt refreshed and energized. They were ready to continue their explorations of the garden. Section 7. A world of scents. The garden was a symphony of scents. The sweet aroma of honeysuckle filled the air. The delicate fragrance of roses wafted on the breeze. The earthy scent of freshly cut grass tickled their noses. The kittens explored the garden with their noses to the ground. They sniffed at each flower, each blade of grass, each fallen leaf. They inhaled the rich tapestry of scents, their senses alight with the beauty of the garden. The scents of the garden were intoxicating. They filled the kittens with a sense of joy and contentment. They were surrounded by the beauty of nature, and they reveled in its every detail. Section 8, Hide and Seek. The kittens decided to play a game of hide and seek. The tabby kitten, always the leader, counted to 10 while his siblings scampered away. He peeked behind a rose bush, his green eyes shining with mischief. He spotted the calico kitten hiding beneath a large sunflower. The white kitten had found a secret hiding place inside a hollow log. The black kitten was curled up in a basket of lavender, his blue eyes barely visible. The little grey kitten was nestled in a bed of soft moss, his tiny body almost invisible. The tabby kitten found each of his siblings one by one. They laughed and tumbled in the grass, their playful meows echoing through the garden. The game of hide and seek was a delightful way to explore the nooks and crannies of the garden. Section 9. Sleepy time. As the sun began to set, the kittens started to feel sleepy. They had spent the day playing and exploring. They were tired but happy. They gathered in the basket, snuggling close to each other for warmth. Their soft purrs filled the air as they drifted off to sleep. The garden grew quiet as the kittens slept. The flowers closed their petals for the night. The birds settled in their nests. The bees and butterflies retreated to their hives and cocoons. The gentle breeze whispered through the trees, lulling the kittens into a peaceful slumber. The day had been a symphony of colors, sounds, and scents. The kittens had experienced the joy of discovery, the thrill of adventure, and the comfort of companionship. They had found peace and happiness in the beauty of the garden. Section 10. A Day of Joy. The kittens' day in the garden had been a resounding success. They had played, explored, and discovered the wonders of nature. They had learned about the creatures of the garden and the gentle rhythms of the natural world. They had experienced the joy of companionship and the comfort of family. The garden had been a sanctuary of peace and beauty. It had provided a safe and stimulating environment for the kittens to grow and learn. It had offered them a glimpse into the wonders of the natural world and the simple joys of life. As the kittens slept soundly in their basket, they dreamed of butterflies and bees, of chasing petals and exploring hidden nooks. They dreamed of the warmth of the sun, the scent of flowers and the gentle breeze. They dreamed of the joy and wonder of their day in the garden, a day that would forever hold a special place in their hearts.